I think everybody's going to be supportive. We need people that are going to do a great job and keep us in the right direction. You know, we need them badly, too. Or it all goes back to where it was and worse. Oh, but did we catch them in the act or what? You know what I'm talking. Oh, did we catch them in the act? They are very embarrassed. They never thought they were going to get caught. We caught them. Hey, we caught them. Oh, it's so much fun. We're like the great sleuth. So Nancy Pelosi again said that's crumbs. Well, she's a rich woman who lives in a big, beautiful house in California who wants to give all of your money away. And she talked about crumbs. And I really think her statement about crumbs, because you're getting thousands and thousands of dollars, and you're getting it every year. So I think her statement, crumbs, will be equivalent. And I said this the other day for the first time. When I first heard the word deplorable, I thought it was a bad thing, but I had no idea it was not going to be good for our opponent. It was not good, because about 2 days after she said it, I go to a rally, and everyone's wearing shirts. I am a deplorable. We're all deplorables. I said, what's going on with the word deplorable, Rob? You know, we had that, right? It just went pretty wild. It was not a good day for her. And I think this is not a good day for Nancy Pelosi. She's our secret weapon. No, she's our secret. I just hope they don't change her. There are a lot of people that want to run her out. She's really out there. Now I'm supposed to make a deal with her. But you know, the other day, did anybody happen to see the State of the Union address? Right? Okay. So I got good marks. But I said you have the lowest black unemployment in the history of our country. It was like, it was a game. You know, they play games. They were told, don't even make a facial movement. And I'm talking about, you have the lowest Hispanic unemployment in the history of our country. This isn't me saying, this is the charts, the polls. We have the lowest in the history of our country. Dead silence, not a smile. In fact, there was one guy, when I said the lowest African-American unemployment, he was sort of clapping. Like, who was that guy? He's a nice guy. I think he was a reverend. And he was, I wouldn't say it was exactly arousing, but he was putting his hands together. And I want to find out who he is. I'm going to send him a letter of thank you. And he was probably severely reprimanded. Don't you think, Rob? I think so, because he was the only one. So that means they would rather see Trump do badly, okay, than our country do well. That's what it means. It's very selfish. And it got to a point where I really didn't even want to look too much during the speech over to that side, because honestly, it was bad energy. No, it was bad energy. You're up there, you've got half the room going totally crazy, wild. They loved everything. They want to do something great for our country. And you have the other side, even on positive news, really positive news, like that, they were like death. And un-American. Un-American. Somebody said treasonous. I mean, yeah, I guess why not? You know, can we call that treason? Why not? I mean, they certainly didn't seem to love our country very much. But you look at that, and it's really very, very sad. So we have to keep it going, because this country is turning, and it's turning much faster. And I said I'm going to do it. But it's happening faster than I thought. And a big part of it is the fact that the companies kicked in, because nobody saw that. AT&T came in, another one came in, another one, Comcast. So many companies kicked in, hundreds. Now it's going to end up being thousands of companies. This company, too. It's a little smaller than AT&T, but we'll take it. For the people in this room, it's much more important than AT&T, right? But great companies like this, many And that's honestly, we said come February 1st, nobody's going to beat it, because you're going to get your checks and you're going to see you have more money, because they're taking a lot less taxes out of your check. And I just don't think that anybody can beat it. And Senator Brown voted against us and fought us like crazy. Okay, just remember that. He voted against you. Just when you go in there, he voted against you. Not good. Not good. So we've gone from being one of the highest tax countries anywhere in the world to being one of the most competitive, because when our workers have a level playing field, which they didn't have, they can compete and win against anyone in the world, and that goes for our companies. But we were forcing our companies out. Now we're bringing our companies back in. And if they don't want to come in, that's okay. But they're not going to be so happy, believe me. And I told you that a long time ago. It's not like the old days. And when our workers win, who really wins? Our country wins. Because we're all in this together. We're one team, one people, and one family. And we're saluting one great American flag. And everybody stood up yesterday. There was nobody kneeling at the beginning of the Super Bowl. We've made a lot of improvement, haven't we? That's a big improvement. And on top of that, it was a good game. So a lot of good things happened. But there was no kneeling before that Super Bowl. Today, we're thrilled to be joined by several business leaders who understand just how true all of the things that we're saying are. We're also thrilled to have a lot of the fake news media in the back. Those cameras are rolling. Hi, folks. That's what's good about doing it live. They can't cut you. You know, when you do a tape, you end up saying, well, wait a minute, what happened to the 4 sentences that they cut out? Where are those 4 sentences? That's true. A lot of fake news, but that's okay. Hey, they're doing their thing. Whatever, I don't know what they're thinking, but they're doing their thing. I want to start with a man I watched today on Fox, and he was terrific, Jeff Norris. Jeff, come on up. We know Jeff. So we know every employee has already received a $1,000 bonus, and they've gotten a lot of tax, really lower tax, so they're doing a lot better. But Jeff, why don't you tell us a little bit more about your plans for the future of the company, and also what you have in mind for the money, which is going to be a lot, that you save on taxes.
Thank you. Well, first of all, welcome everybody here, and it's such a blessing to have you here, President Trump. In all my years, you pray for a president like this that'll take care of the working class and businesses, and we finally have one here, and I'll talk about my stuff in a little bit. But we need to make sure that we support President Trump, especially in 2018. And we need to vote out people that are an obstacle to him. In manufacturing, our job is to remove obstacles. This man can remove obstacles, and we need to clear the path for him. What we plan on doing with the tax savings and investing in our people, our processes, and our equipment, and continue to try to make America great again. And like you said before, we've got the greatest workforce in the world. We just need a level playing field just a little closer. It doesn't have to be there, just a little closer, because our people can do it. And I'm just proud to have you as our president, and I wish you the best, and God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Thank you for doing such a good job. Thank you. I want to thank you for doing such a great job, too. Thank you. That's what it's all about. That's true. Greg Carmichael is the CEO of Fifth Third Bancorp, big bank, which is headquartered right here in Cincinnati. Greg, please step up. Tell us what you're doing with respect to all of those incredible workers. You have 14,000 of your employees, and you're doing something very special for them. So I'd like to hear it. Thank you, Greg.